There by Clifford Omari. Omari led Rutgers in scoring, rebounds, and blocks a year ago. Philon. A little up and under. That one is a little bit short by Holloway down there amongst the tall timber. Keeps it alive. Shot clock at 15, and there is Philon now in double figures.
Slow start from beyond three-point line. That one no good for Reitzel, but there is Stevenson with the O-board. Top of the key, Philon. Darian Ford being aggressive, lost control of the basketball. Steal by Philon. Fastest on the floor, Labaron Philon.
Great drive by Labaron.
Finding Reed. Philon, yes!
Good cut to the basket by Labaron Philon.
9-point lead with plenty of time left. There's no rush for Alabama.
Philon, though, takes it right in for a deuce.
But just better offense from Smith. Philon, freshman, and one. Mark Sears only 2 points. Boy, what a rebound right there by the freshman. Philon. Stevenson. Omari came up with it. 3 more. The freshman Philon stays hot. Didn't get the shot they wanted. Omari another rebound. Philon hesitates and they got him there. That little in and out. Trell Reitzel Jr. And a drive and a finish. And here comes Mark Sears. Sears has been less than aggressive on the offensive side. Philon not shot.
Now he is the real deal. Continue to shoot the ball quickly. If they go on a drought, you can work your way back into the game.
Pocket pick. Philon with the flush.
Such a competitive kid. He knew before he caught the ball where he was going at it to that opposite cutter.
The Philon was stuck. He got unstuck. He's got a dozen now.
Rutgers a serious underdog here against Alabama. As Philon able to score it. First basket for Bama.
Davis weaves through traffic and then it hits the back iron and kicks out. Philon, left hand, it's good.
And that's where it gets tough. Just careless turnovers.
Philon weaving. Big shot. Beautiful. Labaron Philon here. Turns the corner on Lubin at the basket. Uses the left hand and puts it home. Being harassed. Now Stevenson kicks it up ahead. Philon at the basket. Left hand and one.
Posting up on Sherrill, faces the basket, now spins, lost the handle, taken away by Stevenson, flips it ahead, Philon, steps through, lays it up and in, what a move. Right at the point, working against Stevenson, plays off of the screen, goes right of the circle, pass deflected and stolen, Philon, Philon, direct, lays it in. Fit it to the side of the glass and Bama will come the other way. Here's Philon going downhill, getting into the paint, posting up, spinning, shooting, and scoring.
And that was a difficult shot because he had a 6'10" defender right in his grill.
Open look for Philon, big answer. King this time affected greatly at the rim. Labaron Philon with the left hands. Eagle staff with 30. Philon. Oh, big finish by the freshman up and over Eagle staff.
Under 30 seconds to go in half number 1. Leaner bounces in for Philon. Holloway gliding. Drive and kick, sets up an open man. More Alabama basketball.
To Aiden Sherrill, because you're playing really good defense if you're Alabama, which is really what you want to see. But to let the #1 guy get open is unacceptable.
Philon, silky smooth.
Absolutely, man. That's just a strong individual effort.
Here's Seiler right to the rim. Just couldn't finish, and the basketball back to the tie. Philon.
You return from a year when you average over 21 points, shooting 50% from the 2 and 40 from 3 and 90 from the free throw line. You have high expectations. The pressure can be tough to try to match that.
11-4 start for South Dakota State in the second half. Philon. Hello.
Philon, jump off, gets it back. Corner 3 ball. Youngblood pulls it. This is everything. Philon with the board and puts it up and in. Philon puts it on the deck. His runner, as Amori gets out of the way of that one. Jeremiah fears.
You know, we talked to this coaching staff, and they say Sam Godwin is sneaky athletic. Well, I tell you, there's nothing sneaky about that.
There's Philon rising up on the other end.
This is a point of emphasis for South Carolina. When we talked to Coach Perez earlier, you got to face box out as you give up an and 1-3.
Youngblood back to Philon. Oh, little head shoulder fake underneath and count it. Look at the freshman.
That's Steve Smith, the Smitty. You hit him right there and then finish with the left with the contact.
There's only 50%. Only reason they're trailing in this game.
Amori gives it up for Youngblood. Kick back out for the long one, and the three-pointer on target. Garcia does the best one, I guess. Phelps in close, no, denied. The whistle, that was refreshing, actually. Philon will drive it and lay it in on a quick strike.
Amori finds Philon. Great job by Kentucky guarding that early action out of bounds. And another slam. Sears. Averaging 18.5 per game. Swings it back out. Philon hits the 3.
Kenny Brooks infusing some life into the program, just like, by the way, Mark Pope as well on the men's side. Another one, it's Philon with the latest basket. Perhaps win the SEC once more, just like they did a couple of seasons ago. Philon got it to go at the rim tonight.
He really has, and he's seen multiple defenders, different sizes and lengths.
Top of the key, 3 for Philon. That'll cost you. Yes. Nelson bounce pass. Holloway hangs in the air. What a shot. Excuse me, Philon.
But in this team, you have to understand that you have so many players that you can lean on, and you need everyone going in the same direction.
Philon with the 3 ball.
Getting Grant Nelson deep up under the goal and going over the left shoulder.
Philon trying to turn the corner. Gets the Euro to create space. That was filthy.
He now works on Ivisic. Got him in the air. And got it to go.
Period. And now that they're in the same league, this Alabama-Texas rivalry will grow and grow stronger in every sport.
Yeah, Philon stepped back right over Kaluma for a 3.
Have just not finished off.
Sears goes into the lane and kicks it. Philon will fire. That's good. Boy, they are red hot right now. Nowhere to go. Kent lost his footing, lost the ball. Philon flush.
And if you go to Baker Mazar, if he misses it, Dylan Cardwell's right there for the offensive rebound. And at the other end, it'll go for the freshman. Pullman Coliseum, #1 and #2. Philon the drive, hangs in the air and hits. Picked up his dribble, finds Philon. Off balance, it'll go.
Lanes are available. Boy, that was a fun one. Mitchell with 9. Back in his home state, Philon takes it right into Grill's sternum. Splits a pair into the corner. Sherrell got his man in the air. Gets rid of it. Philon resets and connects. It's unbelievable. 7 from distance. Philon open momentarily and knocks it in. Solid interference.
Shot selection is really questionable.
It's
really
quick.
is.
Yeah, it is quick.
You got to make that extra pass. That's shot selection.
We're going to see if they get a shot off in the first 10 again.
Yep.
They will, and it might be for 3.
I love that kid. I love that kid.
Mark Sears just drops it off for Philon. And Carr has his hips opened up. There's no rim protection. Garrison's too late. And Old Tide.
If you want to break team defense, you got to finish off your defense by blocking out.
Oweh has scored in double figures every game, and he got pickpocketed.
targeted by Philon. Third straight NCAA tournament appearance for Mississippi State in 3 years. Philon in deep, up over Kugel, gets it to go. Stevenson finds Philon, right on. Alabama got on him early. They top blocked him with size and made it really difficult for him to get to seeing a big rim in this game. Pretty play.
Youngblood had 7 threes in the last game. He came out with South Florida.
Great hands by Philon, Dick. Ziegler fouled him. That's going to be 3. Tennessee's been a little careless with that ball to start with. Milicic had a turnover. Zakai Ziegler not strong with it. And that's just a bad foul by Zakai Ziegler.
Transition. They're as good as anybody in the country.
Yeah. Check out the last foul, guys, was called on Lanier. Top of the key, 3 good. Philon. Ziegler bangs into Sears, and by doing so, lost the ball. Philon, green light special, lays it up and in.
What a terrific play.
Florida by 1. Philon, a little quiet in the first half, drives, and gets that one to fall off glass.
Didn't take a tough shot.
Philon, it's wide open, and he kicks for a 3. He'll take a 3 instead of 2.
Good offenses have player and ball movement.
Rory, difficult shot.
It really does. And he's got the great follow-through, rotation.
Philon, baseline. Oh, what a pretty play over Broom.
Created the offense. That defensive effort in creating, taking that lob away, going the other way for 2.
Boy. His first 3 of the day, ties it at 69. Bad pass. And it's going to result in an easy layup. Boy, Philon just has a knack. Behind his back, and Holloway was right there to rip it. That's the 5th turnover for Kentucky. Pretty move, Philon, and a finish. Oweh, difficult bounce pass, 6th turnover. And watch out, Philon and Oweh. Oh my goodness, Labaron Philon putting on a show. Williams, that's a turnover, and here comes Philon one-on-one with Brea. Up and in, Labaron Philon show. Where Alabama comes up with that strip and rip, and Labaron Philon right there, man, to take that hit. Philon sizing up Andrew Carr. Now launches a 3. Labaron Philon. Contenders, that's how good this league is. Crazy. Philon all the way to the basket, uncontested.
A couple of times when this happened, got a chance to play and came in and started knocking down shots. Kind of just forced his way into the rotation. They had some injuries.
Fast, they can play slow.
They've had 6 different players lead them in scoring this year. They don't rely too heavily on anybody.
Underneath, how many layups have the Gales missed?
I actually think Amore got a finger on that on the way up just then.
Philon, pretty floater.
Push. Labaron Philon back on the floor. He'll fire up a 3-pointer, and it's in. He thought he was fouled.
Not afraid of the moment, Brian.
Labaron Philon able to rattle one in. And a steal. Philon jumped a lane. Holloway up to Philon. And he lays it in. Alabama gets a turnover.
Said it was too much contact over the back. Foul on Duke.
Now to watch with his first foul. And that's a 3-pointer down. Holloway steps into a transition 3. Back iron again. Philon for 3. Got that one.